Thanks a lot. It's tough to follow those two guys. I was in Buffalo all week. I was on the way, and I hit the traffic this morning, the beautiful Toronto traffic, just before. And I was listening to Mr. McDougall first, and I was wondering why I did not have an accident or something to be late on that thing. Your presentation was so energetic and fantastic. So today, I want to talk about playing the game in the right way. We talk a lot about system, D-zone, and different things, but I believe what the most important thing is all those details when we talk about playing the game in the right way. But what is playing the game in the right way? You all say, this guy played the game in the right way. This team played in the right way. We all say that. But how clear are we with our player, with our team? What we mean about playing the game in the right way? What are those details? So try to break that down a little bit. We had a presentation this year in Calgary with Dom Ducharme, who he was talking about. He called that principle. Those are the principles. He built the team at the World Junior. Last time Canada won the gold. During the summer camp and the camp in Christmas, where the selection camp, they talk only about, not exactly those one. Those one are the one for the 67s, but he had 10 points, and they were the core of his teaching for, like I said, all the summer camp and the selection camp. He said, if we do that, then after the X and O's will be easy. The way we want to play in D-zone, the way we want to play in forecheck, the way we want to play in O-zone will be easy. Those are details, and the player will be able to adjust quickly. And it's a little bit what we do in Ottawa. What we do, we focus on those details. So I will go one by one. I will have video for most of those. And every coach I heard before, they all talk about compete, work ethic. Which coach is not important for him here in the room? Which coach hard work is not important for? Which team doesn't talk about being relentless, hard work, and everything? Everybody talk about it, right? We all want to have a team who works. I never see a coach, I never play for a coach who say, hey, don't worry about your effort. You're good. That won't happen, right? We all want a team who will be relentless. For me, it's two things. It's first, I'm a guy who has a lot of drive, but I don't like to be the guys who you will say, okay, Bear, go through the wall here. I will look at you kind of, what's the purpose here? You won't sell it to me. So if you tell me to work, okay, work, yeah, okay, work. What exactly you want me to do? So those details for me, it's exactly what we want. Okay, we want to work, but we want to win battles and races. We want to manage the puck, protect the puck, hold on puck, be able to grind the opponent by possession. We want to create your space. We'll talk about it. A lot of counter hit, a lot of cutting the ends and stuff like that. Stopping on puck. A lot of players like to swing away. So we talk about stopping on puck, get back on top of the puck. Those for me, if you do all those 13 things, if you do that without working hard, you impress me. I don't know how the hell you will do that. So that's for me, it's hard work. So if you coach a player, you tell me I'm no good, okay, that's something. Tell me why I'm no good, or what you expect me to do. It's a little bit the same with the hard work, okay? We talk about hard work, so what exactly is hard work? So we talk about winning battle, high compete level, hard in battle, take pride in winning those pucks. First 3 steps in every loose puck, cut their ends. What we call about cut their ends, some guys talk about finishing in front of your opponent or stuff like that. In Ottawa, we use cut the ends. Always in your angling or in your battle, always make sure you cut the ends of your opponent. Or same thing if you're in possession of the puck. If I have the puck, try to cut in the ends of your opponent, so eliminate a stick, protecting your puck, that kind of stuff. And counter it, stick your ass out, that kind of stuff. So a few clips. Okay, here, get in there, compete, win those battles. So if you here, I think it's Berbatchev, is going 3-step really hard, cut his ends, get inside, win that battle, win possession for your team. Okay, here we go. Here's same thing. Just win the battle, cut the ends, just the body position in the battle. Here it's Jack Quinn. Just get in the hands of your opponent. Win those kind of battle will make a difference. So win your race, win your battle. Puck is on net. Here we go again. Here's Austin Keating, most underrated player in our team. Whoever we put with Keats, he's one of our best players. I love that. That is hard work. That's intensity. When we talk about compete level, that's exactly what we're talking about. Puck in deep. Win your battle. That's what makes difference, lead to good offense. That started with the play in the corner. Okay, great pass from behind the net, great goal, but you need to win your battles. Here, cut the ends, win your battle. Now give us possession. That's the key play in the play. Great job here, roof it, great goal. But if we don't win the first battle, done. Managing the puck. Manage the puck, protect it, hold on it. Shoulder check, know your option. Use the opponent, the open option, sorry. Make the play with a purpose. Half-board play, those kind of things. So we'll show you a video again, talk about it. Look, great job here by the winger, protecting the puck. Those are on-song skill as well. No ass on the wall, just protect the puck. Give us the puck so now we can have possession. We'll have some ozone play. It's a lot of puck protection here. That's our fourth line. Again, it's a good team at this time. We protect the puck, hold, use the back of the net, move our feet, good net presence, but it's all about protecting the puck. Hard and loose puck, protect your ends, fight. Those are hard. That's hard work. That's for me when we talk to our player, we talk about hard work, possessing the puck, cutting the ends, winning our race. That is what we mean exactly, and that's what's playing the game in the right way as well. Okay, we work, that's something with the 67s we spend a ton of time. Creating time and space, we all use that. We all talk about it with our team. We all say time and space. I was 10 years old and my coach was talking about time and space. But what really is creating your own time and space for yourself using counter-hit? On entry, as a non-carrier, you can create space as well for your teammates. So I have a lot of clips on that. Austin Keating, again here, is going, will create his own time and space just by bumping, using his ass, stick his ass out. So now create time and space. It's a great play, but again, all started with the guy who will create his own time and space. We'll have a lot of clip here. We'll show 1-1 battle where we cut the ends of our opponent. We stick our ass in their ends. Here, our D in breakout, just instead to keep skating straight, he just cut in the ends of the opponent. So it's tough when you're the tracker and you're a step behind to do something about it. He just cut the end, so now he has room to make a play. Again, that's Marco Rossi, will be the top early first round pick in the NHL next year. Here, Offenmeyer will move his feet, just stick your ass out, protect your ends. That allowed him to make a play. We'll see here. Defenseman, same thing. Protect your ends, use your ass, create your own time and space. Same thing here, defenseman will cut right in the ends of the opponent, allowed us to keep possession and create a good scoring chance. Look Rossi here, absorb the hit, poise, he waits for the hit, use the energy of his opponent, push, and now it's going. Cutter hit. That's the kind of action. We work on that almost every practice, those kind of things. Carter was talking about practice habits. We do a ton of battle drill every practice, and that's that kind of a stuff. Those will be a little bit different, but here it's O'Reilly cutting the ends of our opponent. That's more a classic one, but it's really something we're working at again. Open the ice on the rush, drop, take the stick away of your opponent. So I like that stuff as well. We insist a lot on that, and we'll see it a little bit later in the presentation. I will talk about running some obstruction as a non-carrier defensively, but that's the kind of obstruction as well we like to run. So here, great job. Again, drive, take the stick away of the D1, give the space of the puck carrier to take the medal, create a lot of room. Again, here, Bitsy, Rossi went around, not a bad goal. I think we'll show that one again. Take a second to look at it. But again, if Bidden doesn't drive through and take the stick of the D, Rossi doesn't have that space to cut in the middle. So that is creating time and space for yourself or opponent. Look here, the action will be the same. Drop the puck, take the stick away of the D, give an extra second to make a play, and big goal. But that started with, on the entry, running some obstruction on the opponent. Okay, stop on puck, get back on top of the puck. It's something, again, we talk a lot, and every team, all of you here talk about it. Stopping on loose puck in battle, not swinging away, staying in the battle, stay on puck, be relentless. Sprinting back on top of the puck when you're moving away from the puck, reloading middle. Why everybody's talking about that if it's that easy? It's easy to say. For us, the coaches here, we all can say that. Forcing your player to do it every day, practice and game. Just give you an example. You want your player to stop on puck, right? On loose puck, every bobble puck. Okay, in practice and flow drill, when they miss the pass, what are they doing? Do they stop? No, they keep going, they get the next puck and they take a shot. I don't know, but we don't like that. We want in the game, we want them to stop on puck. So in practice, if they fumble the puck, the pass is in the skate or whatever, shit happen. Wow, that's a game situation. Don't you practice the way you want to play? So stopping on puck and all those habits we're talking about, it's all stuff you know. But now it's how we will hold our player accountable, how we will put that in our practice. How important those things are for you. That's a big key here. So all of that, you know that. Now it's to make them happen. We'll show you a few things here. Back on top of the puck, relentless, cut the play, create good offense. We all use that, I guess. It's good defense lead to good offense. But here, that's our first line. They're coming back hard. They're working hard, creating the turnover. No swinging away. Stay on top of the puck. Here, that's Team Canada. That's Team Canada World Cup. A lot of good clips. Puck in the corner. They're reloading. Everybody's tracking back, trying to get back on the right side of the puck. They have a lot of body there. Cut the play, and now they're going. If you unman your opponent defensively, you're in good shape. Here, I like that as well. Everybody's tracking hard. They made a delay. Who cut the play? The fifth guy. He's not a bad player, 87. But he's the last guy. Here's the fifth guy. But he keep working. And here we go. Take the stick of Tarasenko, create a turnover, and now they're going in offense. Battle in the corner. I like that clip. Here, Taves is going at this guy. Perry tried to hit him. And finally, it's the third forward who caught him. So they went 3 guys at the puck carrier. So get back on the right side of the puck. Stop on it. Get back. 1 guy, 2 guys. The third guy's got it. Here we go. Now they're going in offense. Now they have transition and they can go in offense. Like that again. Here it's just a matter of habit. Look like nothing. Puck in the corner. Stop. Go get the puck. Relentless. We're in the battle. I showed that clip to our team, and what I said, we have a DNA, we have four things we try to achieve in the every day. Call that value, call that whatever you want. We want to play fast, want to be courageous, want to be relentless, and we want to be tough to play against. For me, that's tough to play against. If you play against the white here, looks like they're 10 on the ice because they're relentless, they stop, they get back on top of the puck, they stop on puck. Show that clip again. If you're the black team, you feel they're everywhere. Stop, get back. We're on puck. We have our triangle, our guys in the nipple here. We're on puck all the time. They finally win the battle. Here we go. We're at it again. What they will do, they will change. We're all over them. Next guy up. Stop on puck. Get back. Everybody get back on top of the puck. Here we go. We cut the play. Great goal. Again, I like the fact here I saw we had a battle. Stop on puck. Both guys got back. Lift the stick. Here we go. We got numbers. Tough to play against. We talk a lot. Angling, everybody talk about stick on puck, battle down low. The stick work is really, it's a must. If you look in the NHL, a lot of coach will talk about it, every level, junior, whatever. We all talk about the stick, having a good stick position. I think something we don't talk a lot or I don't hear about, it's finishing your bomb. If you want to create offense against a good team who play a really good defense, you will ask at your defenseman to jump in the rush, right? But that start there. When you forecheck, okay, I'm not saying you have to go through the guys and put him in the third row. But if you finish your bombs, you get the inside of this guy all the time. That's the first thing. I think we spend a lot of time, we want to be physical. And when I say that, I'm not saying hit, because it's a bump we want. We want to make sure, finish on this guy so I get the inside all the time and I can get back into play before him. So we talk a lot about stick. Have a good angling, have a good angle, have a good stick, good speed, but as well finishing the guys. If you forecheck and you curl in front of the D, you have a good D, will activate, will make his pass, will jump behind you, he will be ahead, and now it's a race up the ice. If you just bump him, just finish him, don't have to go through him, like I said. It's just about making sure you get back into play before him. So we talk a lot about it. We want to make sure we get a bump all the time so we can get back inside always before our opponent. So tag the pucker, leading with your stick on puck. Have a good angle and speed. Finish in front of the puck here. Cut their ends all the time. Talk a lot about it. Cut their route. Bumps. Buy time all the time. So a few clips again. Here, good stick, but finish your bump. Get at this guy. And here I like the reaction of this guy. He stay in the ice of his guy right away. Get his body position. Great job. Here again, good stick. Maybe not the best angle, but I like the fact it's in front of the guy. If you're about to get beat, you're better to get beat because the guy take the middle, then he beats you up ice. So here, it's a really good stick by Schwartzy. And cut the play. Really good job. Good angle, good stick. Lead with a stick. That lead to good offense. Here again. Great job, great stick. Finish your bumps, finish the body. That's us. Again, great stick, but great bump. Same thing, Marco here on the same clip will be physical and it will just cut the ends. It's not a huge body check, but he just finish in the ends of his opponent, use his feet. Here we go, we're good for the breakout. I won't. There we go. Here again, good job. Finish your hit, not just turning in front of the guy like that. Blocking shot, actually, when we talk about playing the game in the right way, I think it's an obvious topic. So I did not sort any video of it because we all know what it means. If we want to play the game in the right way, you have to block shot. If it's something with the 67, something we want to be way better at it. way better. Box out. Get the inside first. So again, if you're physical, it's way easier for you to get back inside first. If you just bomb the guy, it's easier. If you turn in front of the guy, now if you do a good give and go, if he's active, and we'll see later when we'll talk about goalie presence, a lot of situation, the defender got beat at the net because he was not physical. He went on the guy, turned on the pass, got beat at the net on the screen. Stick under. On the box out, I always believe stick has to be under your opponent. Just sometimes, yes, hockey is not perfect. Your stick will be over, but stick has to be under as much as you can. Win the net front war. Early box out if you can. See the puck as much as you can as well. See a good box out here. I love that reaction. As soon as the puck got the blue line, great effort to box out. Early box out. A really good job. Really good job. That will be on the face-off. Again, great job. See the roll. Great box out. Great job. Everybody box out. No second opportunity. That's another thing. If you look, some guys here, I guess, watch the Leafs. I think Babs is huge on that. It's creating some obstruction away from the puck. Skating in their ice. We call that skate in their ice. Finish your bombs again. Take their stick away. All those details are really important for shooting. How many in junior, we'll talk for junior hockey, the guys away from the puck, this guy think it's not his problem. He's just coming back towards our zone, and he's not doing anything for 140 feet or something like that. He's waiting to cut the play kind of in the slot in our zone. I think if you go at the next level, that's the biggest difference. The guys are working away from the puck. Away from the puck, they play. I have a lot of clip like that from our team. Here, leg 6 is going, just run a little bit of obstruction, give time to Hudson Wilson to get on his forehand and to be comfy on his play. Austin Keating again, just skating off in the ice, so give it time at our defenseman to create separation and to make a good breakout pass. Not maybe a good one, but a breakout pass. Here we go again. Here will be Philly. Just run enough obstruction, give it time at our defenseman. That extra second we need to be efficient on breakout. We believe this year we were really good on breakouts, but we believe as well we give the tools to our defensemen to have good breakouts. We buy a little bit of time for them all the time. Okay, goalie presence, shooting mentality. Training camps are coming. We'll score a lot of goals. Everybody will score a lot of goals. You will work a lot on your defense, all kind of goals, rush, turnovers, those kind of a thing. But when spring will hit, not many of those. Not many of turnovers, not many goals on the rush. You will have to get inside, goalie presence, shooting mentality, take goalies' eyes away, that kind of a grinding goal. We just had a really good example with St. Louis winning the Cup. I think they grind it out. That's why they win. So here, again, just start. Maroon, nobody's bumping him. So now he's going in front of the net. Really good screen. There's no goal on that, but that's an example. Here, I like that clip a lot. Fight to get in front, puck at the blue line, and those are a really good player here. They're all-star player. Great job. Win the battle. Puck's running. Get in front. Get your ass in there. Fight for the rebound. And I like the fact we don't say net presence. It's goalie presence. Too many guys, and again, look in Ottawa, it's in the book this year. We need to be better. We need to be in front of the goalie, not at the net. At the net is big. It's easy for a player to hide around the net. Goalie presence. Get in front, great screen, great job. You want to beat the best team, that's the way it is. Great possession, get in front. Look 7 here. How hard he will work to get in there. Focus on this guy. Stick is in between. They try to box him out. He's getting there. Now it's right in front of the goalie, get a piece of it. It's a big goal. those are special players. We never have enough of those guys. I like this one as well. Here, battle. Look, Barkov is going in the net, screening the goalie. Pretty good player. Look, the replay on the next one. It's unbelievable. Right away, as soon as the puck goes low high, he's getting in front, getting a body position, perfect screen. Puck go through. I like to, when I do video with our team, I like to take those players screen. Tavares, Crosby, Barkov, McKinnon, those kind of guys. If those guys do it, maybe Johnny, you should think about doing it. The other thing is we talk about shooting mentality. We are not the team, I don't like the team who put pucks on the net from everywhere. Maybe I'm selfish, but I like when we have the puck. I want to have the puck. So if you're throwing the puck blind on the net, we have a chance to lose the puck, Charlie Brown. We want to keep that thing. So we want to, we make it clear with our guys when we are in the rush and we're driving the net, it's time to put pucks on net. When we're playing low to high and we have guys going in the net, we want to have a shooting mentality. Then we want to shoot the puck, want to throw pucks at the net. I kept only one clip of that, is that one. But it's just to show, okay, you're in a tough spot in the sense you're 2 against 3. We have drives the net. Put the thing around the net. Put it at the net. Something can happen. I'm good with that. But if we have no drive, because let's say this guy stay wide, if you put it at the net, we lose the puck. We lose the puck. Hold on it. Protect it. We talked about it earlier. That's all we like to do thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing, bad thing. I coach with guys who are really very, very good coach. They like everything in the net. They like to have a shot as soon as they can. I like to have the puck. I like when our team has the puck, so I rather to hold on puck. But that's a situation when we drive the net, either on the low-high play or on the rush, then we want to puck at the net. Because I believe even if we miss, we can retrieve that puck because we're all going in that direction. So if you put the puck there, that's fine. That's where we're going. We have a chance to recover the puck. Like in that situation here, beat your coverage in front of the net. Really good job by the big boy here. Beat his coverage. Pucks at the net. Really good work. Okay, face off. Okay, I sort a few face off. I think we'll have a presentation on face off. But the idea here is not to set up on the face off. It's more to make sure we have a plan. Make sure everybody know the plan. Get your bombs on win. Really important. Get your bombs on face off and get out hard if you lose the face-off. Dave Cameron, I love Dave, coached with him and at the World Junior twice and with Ottawa. And Dave always said, show me how a team play on face-off. I will tell you if they are organized, if they are well coached. You don't have to watch all the game. Just watch the face-off. If the team is random on face-off, don't be shocked when you will watch the game if they're all over the place. But if they're really structured and face-off, big chance they will be structured. So, sort of few. We call that the umbrella, okay, with the D-scouting backdoor. Here they put the forward behind. They have a D who's coming backdoor. Okay, that's a plan offensively. Make sure you have a plan defensively against that. Like here, the bombs, win the face-off, get a good bombs. It's a short D-to-D. The shot on net, good screen. Good bomb, body of the net. Need a block shot. Play the game the right way. Here, I like the rollout. Not sure they met to do that face-off, but it works. So. Us, we're putting our D here, so sometimes win the face-off. We have a forward here, so they are attracted to the forward, so we can play inside. So we'll let it roll. Here again, we have our D, get a good bombs, and our forward is going in. Try to get something going. Get your bombs as well. That that clip is just to show, just have a plan. It's not about being sexy all the time. Here we just know we will go around. So we have our guys on the weak side, ready to recover the puck. Center is behind, get it, and we get a big goal. If you look at the score, the opponent, it was a big game. So make sure you sort it out, okay? Us, the way we want to play it, we send our port side D at the net all the time, and want our center to hold as long as possible. So we ask our weak side winger to take the slot. So if I rewind a little bit, here, sometimes we'll have a player lost here, so it's the responsibility of our weak side winger, make sure we cover this guy the time we sort it out. Okay, discipline, talk about, I like the idea of one penalty or less in the third period, it's even better. Okay, but I think we try to be 3 PK or less and shift under 40 seconds. Actually, I think we do a piss poor job because we're one of the worst in the league in terms of penalty, but at least we try. Okay, communication. That's another thing. How tough it is to make our player communicate. Is it? If it's not tough for you, you need to do a conference for me because that's another thing I think we do a piss poor job. We try to force them to communicate a lot in practice everywhere, but it's tough. You go to the next level, they talk so much, and even then you have to remind them, but they're more confident in themselves and they communicate more. But when you go junior and below, it's really tough to make them communicate. They're all on the ice. The only time they communicate is when they want the pass, when they want the puck. But the rest defensively, on the rush, who take who, in D zone, in jam, in battles, in the stall, they don't. There's 4 guys there. They all play one against the bunch. They all try to get the puck, and they don't even play. If it's a 2-on-2, they don't even talk together to try to help each other. So I think that is something, again, it's one of our objectives in Ottawa this year to increase the communication and make sure we find ways in practice and everywhere to communicate more. Change up. I had a chance to have a conference where Ken Hitchcock was talking. He's a really good coach, and everybody knows how smart he is. And he was talking about the change up and how important it is and what that creates, not just the impact on the game, the impact on the chemistry in the room and the player together. And I think it's a big thing. Why the Olympic team for Canada who won the World Cup and the Olympic, they started by talking and practicing change-ups. How many of you here last year practiced change-up? So maybe 20% of the room. It's super important. That allowed you to keep the momentum. That might allow you to keep possession. That will allow you to outwork your opponent, because that's another topic we can talk. I have boys as well who play junior A. So they're 19 years old. They're twins, and I watch their game, either junior A, midget triple A. They play when. In Colorado, we're playing travel team for the Thunderbirds, and the shift are in minute 30. But all of you earlier, you told me you want your team to work hard, right? Explain to me how you will achieve that in the minute 30. How will you be able to play the game in the right way for minute 30? To stop on puck, to be resilient, to have stick on puck, to finish your bumps, to get at the net, to box out, to do all those things. And you will play minute 30 at full intensity, wow, you have unbelievable athletes. Because I never coach a team who can do that during a minute 30. It's the reverse. One of our big mindset in Ottawa, we try to wear down our opponent. If we can possess the puck, then they cannot change. We can change. Now they have guys on the ice for 40, 50 seconds. We have fresh guys. I always say, tired player or dumb player. So if we can make them dumb, we're good. So then we will become smart because they're dumb. So we'll be good. So we want to wear down our opponent as much as possible. I watch my son play, and if he was here, he will laugh because I repeat that to him every game. Your shift are too long. He said, yeah, I was not moving my feet enough. I guess on a minute 50, you cannot move your feet. That's impossible. Get off the ice, pal. Get out of there. And I was, like I said, I spent a week at the camp in Buffalo for Team USA, and James and Jan, our chief scout and our GM, were there, and they know I blow some steam every time you have a guy who get a 2-on-2, try to deke the guy at 1-on-1, lose the puck, and go for a change. Oh my God, on the back check. You're 2-on-2, put the thing deep, or put it in the space for your partner, get a change, get fresh guy, we're all on the right side of the puck, we're good. Instead of that, you try to get your little candy, and you don't back check. You ask at your partner who's going on the ice, try to pick up your mistake. Selfish for me. Change with possession. The other thing is having a plan. The first guy who's going on the ice, where is he going? Is he hunting the puck? Is he taking the weak side away? I think we all know the answer. He should take the weak side away. Then the second guy can hunt the puck, and the third guys take the strong side, or whatever. What's your strategy? That's what we do. Some teams, the last guy will be the guy who will push the puck carrier, but that's what we do. So here it's an example. Put the puck deep. This guy go for the puck. The other guys change. Hold on puck is 1 against 2. He does a great job because he knows we are in a change. And again, it's our fourth line. So now we have buddies coming. So now we can possess the puck and have a party in their zone. While they're tired, we are the smartest guy on the ice because they're tired, they're dumb. Last clip. So here, put the puck deep. We're in the change. Whoop. Philly realized those guys are going to change. He hold the play. I will love him to stay higher, but it's fine. The first guy went wide. Now we get the change. We have bodies. There we go. We cut the play. Now we can go in offense. Make sense? So, long story short, what I was trying to do is talk a little bit about those unsung things where we all probably know, but how do we teach that to our team? How do we hold our player accountable to it? And because I know before I had that kind of a structure, I was always talking to my team and saying we have to play in the right way. And if I had 5 of my players here, I will say, what's playing the right way? He will tell me a few points. The next guy will tell me a few points. And at the end of those answers, I might have only 3 or 4 points will be the same. All the guys will have bring different points. I like when it's clear. I like when there's clarity in our teaching. So in order to do that, we have that post in the room, and we try to have that clear for our player. What do we mean by playing in the right way? What is playing in the right way? So when we do video on a daily basis, they know what we're talking when we're talking about playing in the right way. And I think we will all agree, if we do those things, our D-zone coverage will be pretty good. Our forecheck will be pretty good. Our O-zone play will be pretty good. I can even say it will be tough to have a bad forecheck doing all those things. We'll need a lot of talent to be bad. You know what I mean? If you play the game in the right way, that'll help your system. I want to believe in Ottawa we have a good structure. I want to believe we have a plan, but I believe those things make our plan work. It's not the reverse. It's not the way we play in D-zone coverage make this successful. It's the upside down. We spend probably 60% of our practice on those things. And then the rest will have a little bit of a system, but for us it's this. We spend time on video and system, but we spend a lot of time on this and on the ice and on video. So that's what we do.